You've been following my voice for months, haven't you? Learning about narcissistic abuse, understanding manipulation. Like Nietzsche said, he who fights monsters should be careful, lest he thereby become a monster. But here's what I've been hiding from you. I am not just here to help you heal from past trauma. I'm here to make you dangerous to those who would harm you. Think of me as your professor of dark psychology, someone who has studied every manipulation tactic, every psychological warfare strategy, every predatory pattern that exists in the human experience. Machiavelli wrote in The Prince that everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. I'm going to teach you to experience what people really are. For too long, you've been the prey, walking through life with your heart on your sleeve, trusting too easily, giving too much. The Stoics understood this. Epictetus taught that we must control what we can control. And what you can control is your awareness, your knowledge, your psychological defenses. I'm going to teach you things they don't want you to know. How to spot a manipulator in the first 30 seconds of conversation. How to recognize love bombing before your emotions are hijacked. How to see through every mask, every facade, every carefully constructed persona they present to the world. You see, I've spent years, decades, analyzing the minds of narcissists, sociopaths, emotional predators. I've studied their playbooks, their strategies, their weaknesses. I know how they think because I think like them. The difference is, I use this knowledge to protect the innocent, not exploit them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. But happiness isn't enough when wolves are circling. You need wisdom. You need strategy. You need to understand the game before you can win it. This isn't about becoming paranoid or cynical. This is about becoming psychologically literate, about understanding human nature at its darkest so you can protect yourself and those you love." Nietzsche also said, "And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. I have gazed into that abyss for you, so you don't have to lose yourself in it." Every manipulator follows the same patterns. Every emotional predator uses the same tactics. Every narcissist reveals themselves in predictable ways, if you know what to look for. Machiavelli understood that men are so simple and so ready to obey present necessities that one who deceives will always find those who allow themselves to be deceived. I'm going to make sure you're never one of them again. This is your crash course in psychological self-defense, your education in human nature's shadow side, your training in emotional warfare. Consider this lesson one in what will be the most important education you've ever received. The Stoics believed that knowledge is power, but wisdom is knowing how to use that power responsibly. I will give you both the knowledge to protect yourself and the wisdom to use it ethically. So I ask you now, are you ready to stop being naive? Ready to stop being the victim? Ready to learn what they're really thinking, what they're really planning, what they're really capable of? Ready to become someone who cannot be fooled, cannot be manipulated, cannot be preyed upon, Because once you see what I'm about to show you, you can never unsee it. Once you understand what I'm about to teach you, you can never go back to being the person you were. You will be transformed. You will be dangerous. You will be free. Welcome to my expanded classroom, where psychology meets protection, where knowledge becomes your armor, and where you learn to think like a predator so you never become prey again. Class is now in session.